Welcome to Easy Maths. This is going to be the first lesson on a series of lessons on the topic of commercial arithmetic 2, in which case we're going to focus on the following areas: simple interest, compound interest, appreciation, depreciation, hire purchase, and income tax in subsequent videos. However, in the first one, we're going to focus our attention on the concept of simple interest, and so let's stand there. Now, simple interest. Interest or simple interest normally is the money charged or earned on borrowed money or deposits in a given period. Now, the amount you've deposited, we normally call it principal. That is, if you deposit some amount in the bank, you'll earn some amount. That's the interest. Or if you borrowed some amount of money from a bank, you'll be charged some amount in the given period of time within which you'll pay. And that's what we call simple interest, but the amount that you borrowed or deposited is the principal. Again, the interest is a rate or ratio that interest is charged or earned in the given period. T is the period that the money takes to gain an interest, or the period within which you'll be charged a certain amount. Again, now simple interest normally is the interest that is charged or earned simply on the initial principal. And this happens to be the major focus on our lesson, and it's contrasted with the concept of compound interest, which is tackled in the next lesson. And so this is what you're supposed to know. Simple interest normally is given by principal times rate times time by 100, where P, R, and T are principal, interest rate, and time respectively. And the I is a simple interest, and that's what you're looking for. Please understand that in given times will be given either sometimes the I, P, and R. You're not given T. Manipulate the formula appropriately because of the particulars that are being given. If you're given R only, you should know how to go around that. Maybe that's not focus of this lesson today, but students are expected to be able to do that. Now let's try out some examples. We're told find the simple interest earned in depositing 18,000 for 3 years at a rate of 9% per annum. So what happens? We're supposed to know that the principal is 18,000, the rate is 9, and the time is 3, and therefore the simple interest will be gotten using the formula that I've just told you. And therefore you put the values in the formula: 18,000 times 9 times 3 of 100. The answer will be 4,860 shillings. That is, this is the interest. We told find the simple interest. This is the interest that 18,000 invested at a rate of 9% will earn in 3 years. We told also in another question find the rate of interest that will earn an interest of 2,975 in 2 and 3 years from a deposit of 20,400. So find the rate of interest. What we do? We are given in this question the principal, the time, and the simple interest. So we want the rate. We just put the value in the formulas and continue. Please notice that 2 and 1/3 can be written as 7/3. This 7/3 being a fraction means that these 3 can go below the division line, so that we have 300 in place of 100. And therefore, it will be 20,400 times R times 7/300, same as 2975. So you can multiply both sides by 300 divided by 20,400 times 7. And so we have this sort of a thing. The rate will be 6.25%. Moving on to some additional question. We have a question. It told how long will it take to accrue an interest of 4,000 from a deposit of 20,000 at 12.5% per annum. Therefore, again, please notice that we're given the principal, the rate, and the simple interest. We don't know the time. Put in the values and formulas. You're going to have this sort of a thing, and simplify the way you will. I could just suggest you multiply both sides by 100 divided by 20,000 times 12.5. You get the value of T, but just go ahead as you wish to. And so you have your T is 1.6 years, which simplified will be 1 year, 7 months. Again, that's a very simple question. Lastly, we're told find the principal that will earn an interest of 11,200 in 3 years at a rate of 9.3% per annum. Therefore, again, principal is not given. We have the rate, we have the time, we have the simple interest, and therefore we just put the values in the formula. For the 28/3, this is just 9.3 written as an improper fraction. So you just need to bring the 3 below here, you get 300, and then we are going to have p times 28 times 3. And so you can simplify by having it this way, multiply both sides by 300, then you divide everything by 28 times 3. You get your principal is 40,000. And so that brings me to the end of the first lesson on this series of lessons on commercial arithmetics 2. Please check out for more that's coming after this. In the second video, we're going to look at compound interest. And as always, please like, share, subscribe. I will appreciate it. Thank you.